This is Michael Varhola, and I'm here on the Madrone Trail in Canyon Park near Hancock, Texas. So right on the shores of Canyon Lake. And this is a U.S. Army Corps of Engineers managed park. And it's one of the most extensive publicly accessible trails around Canyon Lake. And a couple of years ago, well, probably even more than that actually, I ended up walking a chunk of this trail, but a lot closer to the causeway that connects the village of Hancock with Canyon Park. And this is the first time I've been out on this section. And right now I'm out toward the end of the peninsula that juts out into Canyon Lake. And it's interesting, if there's one thing I've learned over the years, it's that if you want a little privacy and peace and quiet when you're out doing your hiking, well, obviously, don't be shooting video and narrating, but beyond that, come out during the week and come out in the afternoon. A lot of people are only free to do stuff on weekends, and honestly, even people with flexible schedules and who are retired often choose to just keep doing this stuff on the weekends when trails like this are the most crowded. And a lot of people don't like the heat, or at least maybe they don't like the heat, they like complaining about the heat. Well, you know what? It's warm right now. It's probably in the mid-90s, but it doesn't bother me in any event. And for me, it's a good trade-off to be able to just kind of have the trail to myself. And this is a pretty popular trail. I'm not sure how popular it is with hikers. I am a hiker, walker. That's what I prefer to do. To put on a pack like I have on right now and just get out and hike for a few miles and try to decompress and enjoy nature a little bit. But this is a very popular trail with bicyclists, with mountain bikers. And you can see on social media, like an unofficial Facebook page devoted to this trail, that a lot of mountain bikers really do enjoy it. But it's a rough trail, and all of their comments talk about the many routes, like the ones we just had to step across, or the rocks, or hairpin turns, in one case, right next to a drop-off. So it is a challenging trail, probably more so for mountain bikers than for hikers, because it's easier to just step over a lot of these things for someone on foot than it is for someone on a bike. So it's considered to be a challenging and pretty popular trail with people who come out here and do mountain biking. And a lot of the publicly accessible information, including Google Maps that show this park and the trail, and the unofficial Facebook page, either explicitly or implicitly indicate that it is a horse trail. And it is not a horse trail. And I actually checked with a ranger friend of mine over at the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers headquarters here at Canyon Lake, and he indicated that no, in fact, it is not a horse trail. So that's something to keep in mind for people who might have horses and be misled on that account. Anyway, hiking up and down and yakking is taking my breath away. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off for now. Oh, on a last note, I'm out here working on a story for the new Braunfels Herald-Zeitung, for which I am a correspondent and the reporter whose beat is Canyon Lake. So I'm working on a story about the Madrone Trail for the new Braunfels Herald-Zeitung, and that's what's brought me out here today. Oh, and here's a real drop-off. I don't know how well this will turn up in the video because I've got to angle the camera. But you can see how if you were on a bike and moving pretty quick and came up on this from the angle that we did, you'd be airborne for a second there, which is probably what some of them are looking for out here. Anyway, this is a great trail. I've been enjoying it a lot, and I recommend you come out and check it out for yourself.